Oh, hi, to everyone out here. I'm making a YouTube video because this is personal. It's come home again to me. Black on black crime. Just a couple of days ago, my daughter's boyfriend's son got shot in the back 4 times, okay? Because he made a comment on YouTube. He said something about a girl, okay? And I just don't like it because, like I said, it's like Africans, American, us black people, we're killing our races off. We're killing our race off. It don't make any sense that you don't want to fight, but you rather take a gun and shoot each other. That's not cool at all. Why can't you just, if you're going to fight somebody, be fair about it. Fight with your fists. My dad taught me a long time ago, you fight with your fists. You don't fight with a knife. You don't fight with a gun. You fight with your fists. I feel like anytime you can't be a man, you got to take a gun to a fight just to shoot somebody. That's just ridiculous. I have 2 black males. I got 2 black sons, okay? And I taught them well. I always told them, if you're going to fight somebody, you fight somebody with your fists, not with a gun. And right now, a lot of young black males are killing each other because they don't want to fight. They don't want to get a busted lip, don't want to get a busted nose, don't want to get your ass kicked, but you rather take a gun and end somebody's life. That's not proving that you're a man. It's proving that you're a coward. So anytime you got to take a gun to shoot somebody, that's just ridiculous, And, when you kill somebody, you're not just killing that person. You killing their family. You killing their loved ones. You killing a man that's got kids, a man that got a mother, a man that got a father, a man that got cousins, a man that's got best friends, and you just go and take somebody's life. Is so damn senseless. I just wish that us black people need to come together as one and stop the madness. It's just ridiculous how you want to just shoot somebody, and sometimes if you don't kill that person, you can damage them for life. Like a few days ago, my daughter's boyfriend's son got shot in the back 4 times. He's paralyzed. He's 24 years old. Who does that? You didn't take his life, but you disfigured him forever. He's disabled because of a comment that he says, okay? When you're making YouTube videos, this is a free country. And I know people should hear is freedom of speech. But I want to say that I am so upset with our race of people. We're supposed to stick together. That's why Martin Luther King did what he did. Martin Luther King marched. He wanted everybody to be treated equally. And if Martin Luther King was here today, what do y'all think Martin Luther King would say? He would be so hurt. He would just be so destroyed because we just killing our race off. Young black males, stop fighting each other. Put that fighting to use. Go to college, better yourself. Stop selling drugs. To a lot of the young black mothers, you raising these black young males without a father. They need better role models. When black little boys grow up, they need somebody that can teach them to be a man. And ladies out here, if you're raising these boys by yourself, you just can't do it alone. You got to have a man. You got to have somebody in their corner. You got to have a good role model. And, I'm just so upset because, my son was shot. My son was jumped on 10 years ago. Beat my son. They got into a fight. They beat my son. They tried to shoot him, but the gun wouldn't go off. So God spare me my son, and they robbed him for his clothes, his shoes, his wallet. It's just senseless that if the lady wouldn't have hollered from the back alley, a Caucasian woman hollered and said she was calling the police, my son would have died. He said he heard it click, but it wouldn't go off. It just wasn't my son time to leave this world, okay? But I just want to talk to a lot of us Africans, American. When are we going to stop shooting each other? When are we going to stop killing each other? When are we going to stop hurting each other? It's pretty bad that we're hurting ourselves. It's not the white man anymore that's hurting us. We are our own worst enemies. We can't get along with ourselves. And that's what I made this YouTube video for, because I'm getting so sick and tired of every time I hear the news, a young black male has got shot. You know, these are kids. Some of them are 13 and 14 years of age. They shouldn't be out wee hours of the night. You know, I don't know where their mother's at. But if you're a mother and you got young black males, take them to church. Get them in a program that can show them how to be a young black man. You know, I'm just so upset because I got to hear this news every day. There's another young black man has gotten murdered. There's another young black man has gotten hurt. He got shot in his back. He's crippled. He can't walk. You know, it shouldn't retaliate to that. It just really shouldn't. If you can't fight fair, don't fight at all. Don't take a gun to prove something. A gun don't prove anything to me. It proves that you're a coward. It proves that you're not a man. If you can't fight with your fists, if you can't hold your fist up and fight somebody like that, that's, you know, I just feel like that's just cowardly. You know, fight with your fist. Don't fight with a knife. Don't fight with a gun. It's pretty bad that I'm scared. I have 2 sons myself. I get scared when they go out places. I really do, because, you know, like my dad used to say, a bullet don't have any eyes. Bullets don't have eyes. A bullet just go out popping anywhere. Anybody can get hit. So I'm so burnt out on this. I'm just tired of us race of people. We're killing each other off like a meat market. It's just ridiculous, you know. You know, for some of us African American, a lot of people make sacrifices for us. People in the 60s, Martin Luther King, you know, a lot of, you know, Rosa Parks. A lot of black people went through so much hell to get us where we're at today. And all I can say is some of the gratitude to those wonderful people that wanted us to have a nice life, equal opportunity. You know, they just made so many sacrifices, but we're not returning any their sacrifices of what these African American they stood for. They fought for us, and now we're killing each other off. So it's just so damn senseless. It's so senseless if you can just take somebody's life and don't give a damn. People just don't care. How you don't care about shooting somebody? How do you not care about what that family going to go through? I mean, you should care about what they're going to go through. And once you kill somebody, you can't bring them back. You can't bring them back from the grave. I mean, you can say sorry, but sorry won't bring them back. And I'm very upset. I'm upset with us African Americans, because it's just, we make ourselves look bad. The KKK don't have to kill us anymore. We're killing ourselves. The KKK, they just sitting up there looking at us, you know. Long time ago, we used to blame them for killing us and hurting us, but now we're hurting ourselves. So when are we going to stop the madness? When are we going to stop shooting each other? When are we going to stop hurting each other? When is this going to end? It don't make any sense how we don't care about nobody. We don't care about the families we're hurting. You know, 15 years ago, I had a brother-in-law. He went to a club. He stepped on a young guy's shoe. The guy shot him in the back. Reggie didn't make it. My brother-in-law didn't make it. He was 19 years of age. And he lost his leg. He lost a leg before he got shot and killed. He was disabled. Who shoot a disabled guy in his back? But it happened to me because it hit close to home. I lost my brother-in-law 15 years ago. 9 years ago, my son was jumped on, okay? And then years ago, I had an ex-boyfriend. He got shot in his throat, and he was paralyzed for life. He eventually died like 8 years ago. I take it personal because it's happened to me. I've had stuff happen in my family, and it's black on black crime. It wasn't a white guy that did anything to my son. It wasn't a white guy that shot Reggie. It wasn't a white guy that shot my ex-boyfriend. They were black, African American. We're doing this shit to ourselves, okay? We making ourselves look so bad. It's pretty bad when I go out and I'm very scared. I'm very leery because I don't know if I'm going to get jumped on. I don't know if somebody want to kill me from my car or they think I got money in my pocket, you know? It's just we need to learn to get along with each other. You know, like I said, it's so many people in this world has made sacrifices for African American just for us to sit in a restaurant where Caucasian that is everything. There used to be a time that they didn't allow colored people to eat in the same restaurant. They didn't allow colored people to do anything with Caucasian Americans. And now we got the opportunity. We can sit anywhere. We can't, and you know, we don't have to feel like our ancestors felt like that they couldn't go anywhere. They were afraid they were going to get lynched. They was afraid that they're going to die. But now I'm afraid of my own race. I am afraid of my own race. And that's pretty sad, but it's the truth. When are we going to stop this shit? When are we going to stop hurting each other? When are we going to stop killing each other? When are we going to stop it? I'm so sick and tired of mothers are burying their sons. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of funerals. I'm sick of seeing mothers crying because they lost their kid. And my fiance, his son got shot too. 12 years ago. He got shot. He's paralyzed now due to black on black crime because nobody wanted to fight fair. But you got him disabled that he can't walk. All you had to do was hold your fist up, fight with your fist, not with a gun. So which is better? If you're going to fight somebody, fist. Don't fight with a gun. What's the gun going to prove? I think a gun is a coward. It's a cowardly way out. It's a cowardly way out because you don't want to get your nose busted. You don't want to get your teeth knocked out. You don't want to get your head knocked out. You don't want to fight, but you rather take a gun. That's pretty senseless. I mean, to me, it's just damn senseless. I'm just sick of it. Back when I was a kid growing up, I fought a lot. But my dad taught me to fight with my fist. Don't take a knife to a fight. Take your fist, take yourself. I'd rather get my ass tore off my back than have somebody shoot me. That's not being fair. You're not being fair. You're not being fair in the fight. So that's what I'm saying. So I guess when you shoot somebody, it proves that you're bad, right? It proves that you're just dumb and ignorant and you're afraid to get your ass kicked. That's what that to me proves, you know? So I just want to, you know, I want to share my video because I don't even like looking at the news anymore. I don't, because every time I look at the news, black on black crime again. It's senseless. It's just senseless. It's an epidemic in all these cities that we just killing ourselves off. And we have no remorse. Some of the guys that kill people and they go to court, they think it's funny. How is that funny taking somebody's kid from them? How is that funny taking somebody's loved one from them? How is that funny that you're taking a man away from his children? Kids that will never see their dad again because somebody wanted to be senseless and shoot him and kill him. How is that gonna make that little child grow up knowing that his dad was shot and killed because somebody just didn't want to fight with their fists? They wanted to use the gun. So how do you think that's gonna make that little kid grow up knowing that their daddy lost his life because somebody just didn't want to fight fair? You know? We have to be better than where we at. We had a black president, Barack Obama. He showed us that it ain't the color of your skin. He made it being our president because he was highly educated. He's very intelligent. And he taught a lot of people that all Black people ain't bad. A lot of us are not all bad. But the people that's bad is making us look bad. Is being African American. You know, I get shamed when I see on TV that another killing again. I'm ashamed that when I see young Black males in a courtroom laughing on what they did because they thought that was quite funny, killing somebody. They just thought that was quite funny, and it's not funny. You know, while you making fun and laughing, you got families sitting in that courtroom crying and know that they can't get their loved ones back, you know? And sorry won't bring them back. I just want to know when the madness is going to stop, when it's going to stop. When it's going to stop. I like to know when it's going to stop. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of us being African-American, Black African-American people. We should want better for our children. Like I said again, to all you young mothers raising these young Black males by yourselves, that's pretty bad because these little young Black males, they need somebody to show them how to be a man. They need somebody to teach them structure. That's what we need. In our race, there's a lot of Black men are being raised by single mom. Some of them has made it. Some of them are very successful. But then we have another odds, they're not successful because 9 times out of 10, a lot of them will go to prison. A lot of them is serving a life sentence because of shooting somebody or selling crack cocaine. So I just want to know that to you young Black mothers, please, if you're going to have these babies and stuff, at least try to be married. At least try to be with a baby daddy that can give that young Black male guidance, understanding, leadership. That's what the young Black males need. I don't feel like they need to be locked up. I feel like they need someone to show them how to be a man. They need someone to show them about leadership. They need someone to show them about work skills, not going out in the hood selling drugs. A street pharmacist don't get you nowhere. You'll die. Young Black males need to know what it's like to keep a job and work. Young Black males should better educate themselves. That's what we need to do with our race of people. We need to better educate ourselves, okay? You know, right now, we can go to college. Black males, young males can go to college if they want to. But 9 times out of 10, they'd rather be out here killing each other, you know? And to anybody that's ever killed somebody, that should weigh pretty heavy on your conscience that you took somebody away from their loved ones. You took somebody away and they're not coming back because you had to get the hothead and use a gun and try to, and you decide to want to kill somebody. You know, like I said, I have to see this every day in my life on the news. I don't even like turn on my radio in the car because I have to see this again. Black on Black crime. But I asked of you guys, why don't we come together and try to work together and try to stop the killing? Because it's awful. It's like a bloodbath here. They just killing each other. And they have no remorse on what they do. It's pretty sad when they can shoot somebody and laugh about it. It's not funny. Burying a young Black male is not funny. Burying your child, your loved one, it's not funny. I never lost my kids, but my heart goes out to you mothers that lost your kids due to Black on Black crime, violence. I have to see mothers on the news crying because they lost their child. You know, I don't know how you guys feel. I can imagine. I will never say I know how you feel because I don't. But I can imagine the pain you're going through, knowing that your son got murdered for something that's senseless. It don't make any sense. And you mothers have to live like that the rest of your life, knowing your son sometimes was at the wrong place. You know, that's why I made the YouTube video, because it touched back home to me. My daughter's young, her boyfriend's son, 24. He's going to be paralyzed forever. They say he'll never walk again, just because he made a video and said something about a young lady. You know, that's not right to shoot a man, an innocent man, in his back. Y'all couldn't just beat him up. You just couldn't use your fist and whoop his ass. You had to shoot him in the back 4 times. It's pretty senseless. It just really don't make any sense how y'all can just do this and don't care about anybody but yourselves. You know, I care about our young black males. I have 2 sons, black males. I worry about them every day. They're grown, but I still worry about them. I do pray all the time that my sons will do good in life and God protects him. You know, it's just pretty, I'm just in so much of disbelief about it that I get upset, you know, and that's why I wanted to do the YouTube video, you know, and I want to let the young black males out here know, if you're dealing drugs, if you're robbing people, please stop, okay? Please stop. Because when you kill somebody, if you live by this sword, you're going to die by it. So if you killed somebody, somebody may be looking to kill you. And how would you feel? It wouldn't be fair that your mom would lose you because somebody shot you. So think about the pain that you're putting these people through, innocent mothers through. Think about the pain they go through when they lose their son or daughters. And I'll say this to the young black females too. Y'all shoot and hurt each other and kill each other too. But it's more of the black males is what they doing out here in the world. So I'm just saying, as a mother to all these mothers out here, my heart goes out to you guys. And I know a lot of you guys have lost your children due to black on black crime. It's an epidemic. It seemed like it won't go away. I'm just upset because, you know, I fought a lot when I was a young child, but my dad taught me to fight with my fists. So fighting with my fists, it was okay. I got my ass kicked several times, but I'd rather have an ass kicking than my dad or mom would have had to bury me in a grave because somebody wanted to do the cowardly thing and just use a gun and just blow me away. I'd rather take a busted lip, a knocked out teeth. I'd rather have my ass kicked than be shot dead. So when you shoot somebody without fighting them, that person you killed don't even get a chance to prove that they'll fight you back. But how can they get a chance to prove they'll fight you back when you take a gun and you just blow them away? So what chances do they have? What chances do they have? But if you're tough, like I said, you wouldn't bring your gun with you. If you're Billy Badass, bring your fist and let's see what happens. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that wants to fight you, they don't want to fight you because they don't want to get there. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get scarred up. But they just rather shoot you. And that's proven that they're bad. As I said, that's proving that that's ignorant and you're a coward. So anytime you have to take a gun with you to protect yourself, well, actually, I'm not going to say protect yourself. Anytime you got to take a gun to even it off, to finish it off, that's not showing to me that, you know, it's showing to me that you're just a damn coward. And I'm just pretty upset because when are we going to stop? When is a lot of them African Americans, when are we going to stop killing each other? When it's going to end? Sometimes I feel like this. Why don't you go to Iraq? Go in there and fight with them and see how long will you survive over there. Y'all want to fight? Don't care about taking lives? Go overseas and fight in the battles that American men fight in every day. But American men, they fighting for the world. They fighting with the enemy. We shouldn't be enemies with each other. Black people need to be a unity and stand up for each other. You know, back in slavery, when we didn't have it so easy, we looked out for each other. African American, we hold each other's hand. We sung, we danced, we prayed. Now we're not doing any of that. Since we got freedom, it's just a waste to me. It's just a waste. All the African American people in the 60s that fought for us, these people fought all day, all night. They fought for our rights. They fought that the Caucasian would treat us better. They fought that we wouldn't be killed. And back in those days, we were getting killed by the KKK. We were getting killed by prejudiced Caucasian people. But now we're getting killed by ourselves. We're killing each other. So think about that. Think about the people back in the 60s, the civil rights people. Think about the civil rights movement. Just Google it and see how a lot of African Americans was getting beat up. They was getting tortured. They were getting shot. Think about the times when they were looking out for us. This was even when we weren't even in our mom's womb. These people was looking out for us. These people opened the door for us, African American people. We should be on our hands and knees thanking God for Martin Luther King, thanking God for Jesse Jackson, thanking God for Miss Rosa Parks. God rest your soul, Miss Rosa. She wouldn't even get off that bus. They wanted her off that bus. She sat there. They took her to jail. Do you not know she made a sacrifice? She could have got killed. And she was getting killed because she felt like, why she have a right to sit there? You know, it's just bad. And I just want y'all to think about this. To all you people out here gang banging, killing people, murdering people, raping women, to all the African Americans out here in the world, think about what the people back in those days did for us and what they stood for. I know I do. I appreciated that. I appreciated Martin Luther King. I appreciate him a lot, because without Martin Luther King, we might not have all the rights that we have now. And now that we have all the rights, we're taking advantage of it. It's like kicking Martin Luther King in the face, like saying, hey, that's just a waste of time what y'all did for us. I don't look at it as a waste of time. I look at it that he was a Black man. He was called on this earth to preach and teach. And he wanted us to have an equal life. He wanted equal opportunity for us, okay? And by all the stuff that we're doing now, it seemed like it was a waste with Martin Luther King. And I know that if he was living right now, he'd be crying right now to how African Americans are doing now and what we're doing to ourselves. We are a rape nation, killing each other for no reason, when we should be standing together. If you're African American and you see another African American got a nice home, nice car, nice life, don't kill that person and take that from them, because they worked hard for it. And if you want to live good like the next African American, get a job, better educate yourself. But don't take somebody's life because you want what they got. If you want a pair of Jordan tennis shoes, don't rob the next brother to get it. Go get a job. Go buy your own tennis shoes. Go buy your own car. Go buy your own jacket. Don't take somebody's life because you want what they got. Just work hard and then you can have what they have. But by you taking it from them and killing them, that's not proving anything. That's, as I say again, it's proving that you're being a coward, okay? So I want to say this. And I'm going to end with this wonderful note. If you having issues with somebody, you got beef with that person, and you feel like you got to fight them fairly. Fight with the fist, not with the gun. So if you feel like you want to do that, go ahead and do that. Fight with your fist. Don't bring a gun in there, okay? Because you bring a gun in there, that means that you're letting me know, and you're letting everybody else know that you're a coward and you're afraid of getting your ass beat. That's what that means. So you don't want to get an ass kicking. So you'd rather just take that person's life. So that way you can say, hey, I've done something. No, you're proving that you're a damn coward. So, like I said, I just wanted to say how I felt. This is a wonderful Saturday. And like I said, my daughter's boyfriend's son got shot in the back. He got shot 4 times. That bothered me. It bothered me a whole lot because he was a young Black man. He was minding his business. He had a job. He had a girlfriend. He was going to work every day providing for himself. But now he's never going to walk again because somebody got pissed at him because he said something, a statement on YouTube video. Remember, and I'm going to say this, you can say, this is freedom of speech. You have a right to say whatever you want to say. This is YouTube. It don't give you the right to go shoot somebody in the back 4 times, okay? They can say what they want. That young man didn't even have a chance to fight somebody because they took it upon their own self to shoot him 4 times in the back. And they had no remorse on it. They have none at all. But that touched me because that could have been my son. I have 2 boys. Could have been my son. Could have been my grandsons. It could have been anybody related to me. It could have been anybody that got shot in my family. But it happened to somebody else's family. So, like I said, to all you guys out here, y'all feel like y'all have to take a gun to a fight. Remember, whoever you shoot, if you disable them, remember they got family that loves them. Remember that. Think before you go to a fight. Think before you pull that gun out. Think about the lives you're going to hurt on one stupid mistake. Okay? Is it worth going to prison forever? By you shooting somebody, killing somebody, or disabling somebody, is it worth going to prison? Because 9 times out of 10, the cop's going to find you. And there's always somebody that's seen something. Somebody that knows. So is it worth spending your rest of your life in prison? Now, like if you kill somebody, we all lose. Your mother loses. Your family loses because you're locked up in prison because you did something stupid. So like I said, I'm going to end this note, and I want to talk about Black on Black crime. This is how I feel. I'm a mother, and I love my children, and I'm just sick of the madness. So I'll say this again. Anytime you feel like you got to go fight somebody, remember what I said. Fight with your fist, not with the gun, okay? So think about that. So like I said, I just want to touch bases with everybody, and I hope y'all liked the YouTube video. I'm not saying anything being upset or mad, but I want to just touch bases with everybody out here and let y'all know that I'm sick of the stupidness. I'm sick of the shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of us hurting ourselves. I'm sick of us killing each other. When are we going to fucking stop? When will it stop? Please tell me when it's going to stop. When are we going to stop fucking killing each other? Okay? When are we going to stop? It's ridiculous. Till the next time, everybody, y'all have a blessed Saturday.